Today, we're at the museum at Fashion Institute of Technology. Well, we'll be viewing the history of some fashion choices. Hi, welcome back to my channel, NBC Lifestyle Diary. My name is Marie. I live in New York, and I enjoy entertaining and cooking. I enjoy fashion and travel, and I enjoy cultural events. I'm asking you to join me on this adventure. On 27th Street in Manhattan. This is the School for Fashion where all the young designers are trained. So this area used to be the Garment District. It's still known as the Garment District, but I think the productivity has shifted. Even though it's known as the Garment District, I don't think it's as bustling or as productive as it used to be in its heyday. I'm looking forward to these two exhibits, Fashion of the 90s and Fashion as through accessories. This is at FIT on 27th Street. There are two exhibits. The first one is called Head to Toe, with an emphasis on accessories, and the second one is Fashions of the 90s, and there's a slight overlap. But here it's giving you a timeline, and it's showing you the different things that influenced fashion. It just juxtaposes the old and the new, and it gives you a bit of history of when these trends started. Fashion was an indicator of gender roles, of what was expected of women, of how women were to comport themselves. It was also a political statement, and it also was either emphasizing a woman's sexuality or de-emphasizing it. The little black dress came into existence after World War II, when material was all for the war effort. So they came up with making the dress the basic backdrop and emphasizing accessories, shoes, hats, gloves, jewelry. Here's a Dior set. Here is the famous Hermes Kelly bag. There's the beautiful leather pump. This dress was by Balenciaga, and there you see the gloves and the hats working. Americans always had a more relaxed outlook. And here's the feather dress that we think is so current, but it was around in 1968. Fashion was also taking from the streets and the disco era and the hip-hop era. It's the way we live, so to try to do this exhibit, one has to focus on one layer at a time. And the key focus was accessorizing, where the embellishments were not all on the gown, but on jewelry, sunglasses. Then we go to Fashions of the 90s, and they show different influences from television. Here's the jacket from The Nanny. From women strong in the workforce. Here's an Alexander McQueen. Here's a Louis Vuitton. When brands became more known and superstars in their own right. We're looking at designs by Calvin Klein when he introduced minimalism to our repertoire. So it's no longer about accessories or dress embellishment, but simplicity. That's a beautiful Tom Ford, and it showed what he bought to Gucci. It became international. We did some cultural appropriations, and some were very forward-thinking in their thoughts. And fashion even became protest. We have Moschino, who's did the plastic bag dress. And it's wonderful to see these things and to try to see the voice of fashion as a creative, as a political voice, as showing our society for where it stands and what it aspires to. This is the beauty of fashion, and that's why I love the museum exhibits.